There is a hidden advantage in winter that most people never hear about. While many struggle with slow metabolism, cravings, and stubborn fat during the cold months, a small group of people use a simple insulin-based trick that helps their bodies burn fat much faster. Some studies show that when this trick is used correctly, it can speed up weight loss in surprising ways. Today, you are going to learn exactly how it works. Winter affects the body in ways that are easy to overlook. The cold air, the shorter days, the changes in appetite, and even the temperature of your skin quietly influence your hormones and your blood sugar. Scientists have been studying this for years, and their findings are far more interesting than most people expect. One of the most fascinating discoveries is that certain types of fat inside your body do not behave like the stubborn belly fat you want to lose. This special fat can heat up, burn calories, and support a healthier insulin response. And winter activates it more than any other season. This video will take you through that science step by step. You will see how cold temperatures can switch on what researchers call good fat, also known as brown adipose tissue. It sits quietly in the body until the right conditions wake it up. When it activates, it uses stored energy to produce heat. That means your body begins burning calories even when you are not exercising. It is a natural system built inside you, and winter is the perfect time for it to work harder. But here's where things get even more interesting. When this good fat activates, studies suggest it can support better insulin sensitivity. Insulin is the hormone that helps control blood sugar. When it works well, your body uses the sugar in your bloodstream for energy instead of storing it as fat. When it does not work well, weight gain becomes easier, appetite becomes stronger, and fat storage increases. So the real trick is not just about cold exposure or winter weather. It is about using the season to guide your insulin in a direction that helps your metabolism move faster. During this video, you will learn how this process actually works inside your body. You will hear how a few small winter habits can nudge your insulin into a healthier rhythm. You will discover why some people naturally lose more weight during colder periods while others gain it. You will also hear about the lesser-known signals your brain and fat cells send to each other when the temperature drops. These signals can either speed up or slow down fat burning depending on what you do each day. Most people never hear about these details, but they make a powerful difference. You will also learn about the common mistakes that block winter fat loss. Many people unknowingly shut down their own metabolism by eating the wrong foods at the wrong times or staying in environments that are too warm for their body to activate any calorie burning response. By the end of this video, you will know which habits to avoid and which ones help your insulin perform its job with more efficiency. There is real science behind all of this. Researchers have measured how cold temperatures change the way the body uses energy. They have observed how brown fat activates and how insulin reacts to these shifts. Some studies even show that with regular mild cold exposure, the body can improve glucose control within weeks. This makes winter a powerful tool for anyone who wants to lose fat in a steady, safe, and natural way. Stay with me until the end, because the final part of this video reveals the exact pattern the people with the fastest winter fat loss results follow. It is simple, it does not require extreme cold, and it helps your body burn more calories throughout the day without stress. You will want to hear every part of it because missing one step can reduce the results. Welcome to our channel. If you enjoy learning science-based methods that help you support your metabolism and health, make sure to subscribe. New videos are posted regularly, and every one of them gives you clear, simple strategies you can use in your daily life to feel better and stay strong. Brown fat is one of the most overlooked systems in the human body. Unlike regular body fat, which stores energy, brown fat burns energy. It contains more mitochondria, which are tiny engines inside your cells. These engines can turn stored calories into heat. When brown fat becomes active, it pulls in glucose and fatty acids from your bloodstream and uses them as fuel. This process creates warmth, supports energy use, and slightly raises your daily calorie burn without any extra effort on your part. Cold temperatures are one of the strongest triggers for brown fat. When your skin senses cold, your nervous system sends a message to activate this special tissue. As soon as it switches on, it begins using energy continuously to keep your core warm. This is why some people feel more energized in colder environments. Their brown fat is working in the background, producing heat and burning fuel at the same time. Insulin becomes part of this story because brown fat does not work alone. When brown fat becomes active, it starts pulling sugar from your blood. Your body then adjusts insulin levels to help move glucose into cells more efficiently. Better insulin response means your cells become more sensitive to this hormone. When insulin sensitivity improves, your body handles sugar more effectively, reducing the chance of storing extra glucose as fat. This creates a smoother metabolic cycle where energy is used instead of saved. Metabolism is closely tied to both insulin and brown fat. Brown fat increases the amount of energy your body uses at rest. Insulin helps regulate how much sugar and fat enter your cells. Together, they create a flow where energy moves more freely without the usual blocks that slow fat loss during cold months. This connection becomes even stronger because your body naturally tries to produce more heat. As brown fat works harder, your insulin system also becomes more active, helping your metabolism stay steady and responsive. This chain reaction supports better energy use all day long, even when you are not moving. The trick is based on using mild cold exposure in a controlled and comfortable way so that your body activates its natural heat-producing systems. This does not involve extreme cold ice baths or anything risky. It simply means allowing your body to feel slightly cooler than usual for short periods. When the temperature around you drops just a little, your nervous system begins sending signals to activate heat production. This gentle activation is enough to wake up brown fat and increase energy use without causing stress. During winter, this becomes much easier because the environment already provides the perfect conditions. You do not need to force anything. Small changes like spending a few minutes in a cooler room, going outside briefly without heavy layers, or reducing indoor heating can be enough to start the process. Your skin senses the change first. Then your body shifts into a mode where it begins warming itself from the inside. As brown fat activates, it draws in glucose and fatty acids, using them as fuel to create steady heat. This steady burn can influence how your body manages energy throughout the day. The trick works because mild cold exposure encourages your system to rely on stored energy without triggering hunger or stress. When your body warms itself using internal fuel, it creates a natural cycle where calories are used more efficiently. This can support faster energy turnover, especially during winter when the body expects cooler conditions. Another part of the trick involves timing. Short sessions of mild cold exposure at specific moments during the day can create a rhythm that keeps brown fat active for longer. Some people use this in the morning to help wake up their metabolism. Others use it later in the day to keep their energy levels stable. The consistency of these small cold signals helps the body strengthen its natural heat production system. Over time, this gentle activation makes the body more responsive to temperature changes and more efficient at using stored fuel. Mild cold exposure can support better energy use, but it is important to understand its limitations. The body does not respond the same way for everyone. Some people have more active brown fat than others, and some have very little age. Genetics and lifestyle all influence how well this system works. That means two people can follow the same routine and see completely different results. One person might feel a noticeable boost in energy, while another may feel almost nothing. This variation is normal because brown fat activity is not evenly distributed in every body. There is also the issue of comfort. Even mild cold can feel unpleasant for some individuals, especially those who are sensitive to temperature changes. If the cold feels stressful, the body may release hormones that increase tension instead of supporting metabolism. Stress hormones can slow down the benefits of brown fat activation and may even lead to cravings. This makes it harder to rely on cold exposure as a steady method without paying attention to personal limits. Another point to consider is appetite. Cold temperatures can increase hunger in many people. When the body works harder to stay warm, it may send stronger signals to eat more. This response can lead to overeating without even noticing it. A person might activate brown fat and burn extra calories, but then consume far more through larger meals or snacks. In that case, the potential benefit disappears because the energy balance shifts in the opposite direction. Being aware of appetite changes is important because cold-triggered hunger can be subtle. Comfortable cold exposure also requires the right environment. If indoor heating is always high or clothing is always heavy, brown fat activation may never occur. At the same time, going too far in the other direction can cause shivering, fatigue, or discomfort, which does not support stable energy use. Finding the right balance takes time and attention. Winter can create natural opportunities, but those opportunities work only when the body feels slightly cool, not freezing. Understanding these limits helps prevent unrealistic expectations. Some people may also have underlying conditions that affect how their body responds to cold. Circulation issues, metabolic disorders, or very low body fat can make cold exposure less suitable. Even healthy individuals may notice that their response changes from day to day. Temperature, sleep quality, stress levels, and nutrition all influence how well the body handles cold exposure. This makes the results inconsistent, even when the routine stays the same. One of the simplest ways to practice mild cold exposure is to lower the temperature in your living space slightly. This does not require a major change. Reducing indoor heat by just a few degrees is enough for your skin to sense a cooler environment. When the air feels mildly crisp, your body begins warming itself from within. This gentle internal activation helps stimulate brown fat without causing discomfort. It also works well during activities you already do, such as reading, working, or relaxing. Another practical method is to step outside for short periods without heavy layers. This can be as simple as taking a quick walk in lighter clothing for a few minutes. The exposure does not need to be long. The goal is to allow your skin to feel cool, not icy. These brief moments create small signals for your body to start generating heat. Over time, these short sessions can help your system adapt to cooler temperatures and maintain steady energy use. A morning routine can also include cooler water. A shower that begins warm and ends with a short burst of cooler water can help trigger a mild cold response. This shift helps activate your body's natural warming process and may increase alertness. It does not have to be intense. Even a slight drop in water temperature is enough for your body to respond. Many people find this easier than stepping into cold water all at once. Light movement during mild cold exposure can also support better energy use. Slow walking, stretching, or simple household tasks allow your muscles and brown fat to work together. This combination uses both stored sugar and fat as energy. It creates a smooth balance between comfort and activation, helping your body stay warm without the stress of strong shivering. Pairing these cold signals with steady lifestyle habits makes the process more effective. Balanced, Meals with protein and whole foods support better insulin response. Adequate sleep keeps your metabolism steady and reduces cravings. Staying hydrated helps your system manage temperature changes more easily. Small, consistent habits allow your body to respond to mild cold exposure in a calm and efficient way. Cold can play a helpful role in supporting your body's natural ability to burn energy, but it works best when it fits into a broader healthy routine. Mild exposure to cooler temperatures can activate brown fat, improve the way your body handles sugar, and encourage steadier energy use throughout the day. These benefits grow when you combine them with balanced meals, regular movement, good sleep, and habits that keep your metabolism stable. Winter offers the perfect environment for these small adjustments. But the real progress comes from consistency and mindful choices that work together. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it and subscribe to our channel for more simple science-based health tips.